Hey, so yeah, this isn't the herbs now, is it? This is a
It's not?
no. This is a game called Fiend Calling. A friend of mine wanted me to try and record this, so I was like, all right, I'll do you a favor. I'll record like at least one episode. I know nothing about
Okay,
this.
I'll give it a try.
I know nothing about this other than that it is a horror game, and so you'll get to see me being a big baby man.
Alright. I don't mind horror, but I hate getting surprised. Which is why I hate Five Nights at Freddy's.
Huh.
It's not scary, it's just surprising.
Find the correct code on the notes scattered around the house. There are 10 notes in total, of which only one is the real code. And okay.
Huh.
You know, just reading this, I can already tell. I'm probably gonna lose once at this and then just give up because this is not my kind of game in the slightest.
Alright.
Oh fuck, that's loud. Hold on. I know I need to be able to hear it, but like, there's need to be able to hear it, and there's way too freaking loud. Graphics aren't bad for a Unity game though.
Huh. Half more, but I need to be able to hear.
Not a great one to record though, because they need to be able to talk for it. They need to
Yeah.
be able to listen. So, how was I supposed to know that that floorboard was going to creak?
This is like the Cat Mario of horror games.
No, I'm gonna go over there again, and I'm gonna see if that I can tell what floorboard. Obviously, that pulsing noise is the whatever it is.
Yep.
I don't think it actually has a form. It's over there.
The secret to sneaking. Just crouch down. That's it.
Well, you move slow enough to be sneaking the entire time. Yeah, that's still. Yep. There's. So I mean, if I'm to give gripes with this game, which I am, because it's gonna be a short video. Like I said, this is not my
Yep.
kind of game. So it's not the kind of one that I'm going to enjoy, and it's really not the one I can commentate over very well because you've the requirement for a lot of listening. Somebody who does like Five Nights at Freddy's games probably could, but I am a big ass baby man. One day I may do Spooky's House of Jump Scares just so you can see how horribly I can get scared by a piece of cardboard. don't want to go that way, actually, because that sounds like there's creepy things that way. There's a safe I'm supposed to be opening anyway. Here it is. So that's the safe. Gotta try and find the right code and put it in the safe. Apparently. Is that a code? See, like, things like that look like they'd be a code, right? But they're not. That doesn't look like.
No.
All in all, the graphics are really good for you. Shit. The graphics are really good for a Unity game. I'll give you that. Again, there's no real sign that a floorboard's gonna creak.
Have you ever played I'm Scared?
Yeah, well, I haven't played it. I've watched people play it because I'm way too much of a baby to actually play that shit.
I heard it has an improved version now.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, I've seen somebody play like the completed edition. It looks really it looked really interesting. Just again, I am terrified little baby man, thus me finding someone, watching someone play it instead of getting it myself. Did I forget something? There we go. I can't pick that up. Okay, couple of other little critiques for the person making this, because that's the reason my friend wanted me to play it, was so the person making it could see it. Some kind of thing to pop up when you put your mouse over a door or over a note. Just like saying E to pick up, just so you know you can interact with it, you know?
Makes sense.
It's not that, but like right there, I had to sort of like move my mouse around a little bit while pushing the E button to try and pick up that thing, because I couldn't hover over a spot and go, yeah, there it is. That's where you hit to pick it up.
I'm not even really watching it.
Well, it's not like there's a whole lot to see, to be fair.
I'm just listening.
It was so far away, and yet it jumps you. It's interesting. Because it was really far away there by the sound of it. I guess because it creaked, I needed to still stay still for a while, but if you're going to
No. Hold on. You were listening for the...
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There was another noise that came up as soon as I heard the creak.
I didn't hear another.
It was like a low thrumming.
See, I never heard that thrumming. Then again, my ears are more my ears are more primed for high pitches than low pitches.
I could hear it just fine. It was like almost like a very slow, large fan. I'm gonna butcher the noise. It was like,
huh?
If you could even hear that through the mic.
No, I could hear it. That's weird because my brain didn't register. Maybe it's because of the chiming. I couldn't register it, but that did not register in my head. You know, I'll give it one more attempt. Get us over 10 minutes at least, you know? Okay, again, this looks like something I can pick up. So if you put in things there, I could see if that's actually a code or if that's just something that's sitting there. That'd be nice. Oh, it is a code. See, but like I had to dance all around to try and find where I could pick that up. That's
You want to try putting that one into the safe? That's got to be the right one, right?
it'll be interesting to see if. Well, here's two different codes. You can see if either of these work, right?
Yep.
So that's what happens if you put the wrong code in. This is actually something that'd be interesting to if I was able to if I was able to learn the coding of the game, could be interesting to find out if it's coded so you can only have the right one once you have the entire list.
It's getting closer.
I can't exit out of this. It's not going away.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's die. It still made me jump even though I knew it was going to happen.
I remember this one game I saw once. We might have even played it before, but it was a game where there were two people that had to work in conjunction. A blind
Yes, I
a deaf
remember this
soldier.
game. Yeah. I remember this game. What I remember about it is we did play it together. It was incredibly short. It was either you and me, or it was me and another friend of mine that I've done recordings with in the past. We tried it out and we beat it in like a fraction of time, so we ended up not even bothering recording it because it was so short. As for this game, I mean, it feels like it's got a pretty good basis. The base seems solid. Um, got good looks, got a good basic premise. Stay quiet, pay attention to the sounds of everything going on, and hold your breath when they get
Yep.
close. Even has the thing of you can't just hold your breath all the time forever because you get exhausted and have to have to pant a bit.
Mhm.
Only complaints, really, really, not even complaints, just things I think could be an improvement, would be first of all some sort of visual for which floorboards are creaky. So, you can avoid them by paying attention instead of it being you step on it and you have to oh shit and hold still for a little bit. Because
Mm, yeah, I can see that, but mm, I
yeah,
could see points for it being a surprise too.
there are some points for it being surprised, but in a game like this, it really all that is sort of like in Slender when you got cornered by Slender Man, so you just had to stand there and stare into a corner for a while until he went away. It's taking up time without being really
Yeah.
It's taking your player's time, yes, but it's not necessarily taking your player's time with really good gameplay. It's still, leave it how you feel. If that's the direction that, you want to take the game, by all means do it. If I was making it, I might give some kind of visual thing so people who are paying attention could move around them. And the other thing is
Yeah.
definitely put some sort of marker for either make the put some sort of marker, either a crosshair for where you're actually aiming with the mouse, or just a thing that pops up saying hit E to pick up, just so it's easier to, so I don't have to dance around clicking to try and pick up the items. Because especially in a stressful game like this, where you're trying to grab stuff when you're being, followed and stalked around a house, I shouldn't be fighting the controls. I should be worried about the monster, not worried about the controls. You know?
Yeah.
Other than that, it played a dream. The fact that you've got crouch on toggle is great. The fact that you move semi-quiet, either standing or crouching, is nice because it means you don't always have to creep around and tiptoe. It doesn't mean it means you don't have to always just stay crouched the entire game to have it be all right. Graphic quality is good. It's Unity graphics, but it's got a nice style to it.
And I can say that the sound was on point. I could tell when the monster was.
Yeah, the sound was amazing. I don't know if you could get it over the stream, Zach, but it was the stereo mixing on it is really nice too. Like I could turn my character and tell which direction they were and how far away really well. Like the sound design is on point.
I could only tell the distance because I think across the stream it came in mono channel, but
Yeah. So yeah, I mean your sound design is on point. The little bits of the tense music that would pop in a couple of times was very fitting. The creaking floorboard is really nice, and just everything about it was good. The only other thing is obviously I'm bad at these games. I'm probably not going to play more because it's not my kind of game, and I'm really bad at them. So if you did set it so that it's just you've got to get all of them and the last one's the right one, that's great. If not, I hope you put in some way of telling which one is the right, because trial and error is not the way to do that. Not the way to do the ending to a game like this, because especially with how loud if it makes that loud buzzing noise and calls the monster, then you've got to worry about crap. Now I've got to go run around the house and wait. Even if you've gotten the entire list of ones, if you put it in the wrong one, you've got to go crap. Now I've got to hide and move around the house and try and make sure the guy's not anywhere near the safe again, so I can go try and put in another
yeah.
code. So if you've already got it set so it's one specific one, and there's some way of knowing which one, knowing that it's the last one on the list or whatever, that's great. Otherwise, honestly, it'd be as simple as just pull the buzzing noise out from the safe so it doesn't call the enemy. It's just, no, you don't have the right one. Go get the right one.
Yep.
Any other thoughts?
Mm-hmm. There was that one loss we had where it sounded really far away. And
yeah, I don't.
I could hear a different noise, but I don't know. Maybe there's two monsters. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
either way.
Yeah, I don't know if
clarification on that would probably be a good thing.
Yeah, that would be a good thing. The two things I can think of are absolutely clarification on that would be good, because I think I maybe heard like it was the music sting that sometimes happens when you step on one of those creeks, and I wasn't sure if that was and maybe that is a second monster, but the entire rest of the game you were really just listening for the sonar ping, right? So
right.
Either if you have set it so it's just always you have to just stop for a while after you step on a creaky floorboard, have the monster actually sound like he's near you, so you don't have to so you don't get caught out by that. And if it's not, just a bit of clarification, maybe in the tutorial when you tell people to pay attention to the sound, you could play like a audio of one of them going across. That would actually do both it would let people know what the hell they're listening for, and it would make sure that they've got proper stereo going on.
Yeah.
Which is very important in this kind of game, because distance isn't the only thing. Stereo is also really important. But like I said, it's still a solid base. I mean, I know I didn't see much of the game at all. I've seen just about as much as Slender, and I think seems to be around the same quality, just some spit and polish, and you're doing all right. And I think and especially because this is on itch.io. I know nobody watches my videos, but if somebody does and feels like they want it, go ahead over there. It's on a variable pay. Pay what you want. They're asking a donation of $5. I personally didn't give any because I knew this wasn't going to be the kind of game I was going to play more than just the once as a favor, so I didn't.
Yeah.
But, I mean, for $5, definitely. Heck, for $5, this is pretty all right. Just even in the state it's in, just a bit more spit and polish, and it'll be perfect, I think.
Yeah.
Man, I somehow managed to make this over 20-minute video. I was not expecting that after seeing what kind of game it was. I think we've given all of the critiques we can. Sorry that most of it was over a blank screen. I think that is the only other critique I might give, is give this screen some kind of liveliness.
Yeah, I was kind of confused when we first started this stream.
Even if it's just a still of the first room you start in, like you laying in bed or something. Just something here so it's not just flat play and quit. That's probably something you already have planned. Just letting you know that would be probably a wise thing to do. Other than that, I think that's it. I think all in all, positive thoughts, just a few critiques. Maybe I'll do this sort of thing again with just testing out games if I get some more people wanting me to, or friends asking me to try stuff out. I probably will. Otherwise, look forward to more herbs. See you guys later.
Yeah.